immortality begins for most teams. We're underway for wildcard weekend. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs, but they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
There's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
79 Broncos,
to the air on 3rd and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit.
Formation for the Cowboys.
He's got it near midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Now some whistles and a stoppage for an injured member of the offense. That is Cam Scadaboo who's being attended to. Dive play straight ahead. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready! Dragons, Cowboy 80! Ready!
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's intercepted, Javon Holland. And the Giants get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Giants lining things up, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. One play action with Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 20-zip lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results. Gano ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Check, Panther! Steady!
Going left side, Williams with it. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Williams. This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cole Senadimo's got it. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
They'll run here on first down. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He's trying to push the field. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
That's good for a
On the go.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Let go.
Play fake. It's Milton. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
So here are the Cowboys getting set for a 2-point try.
Here we go. Here we go.
And quarterback run here. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Giants 28, Cowboys team.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. There's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Your start now. Connecting on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38. Throwing on first down. It's Dart. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Giants first down.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Giants in control so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. From the red zone now. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants running away with it in the second quarter. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away. Every once in a while, you just have to get the pulse of your team and measure how aggressive you want to be. It is such a boost for a team when you follow up a touchdown by outplaying the defense and getting an extra 2.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Drop play. This is Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long, ready to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Darts out of the shotgun. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down. From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
From the gun, here's Dart. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. To try and make the most of this interception, he takes it all the way back to the 25.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Milton out of the pistol here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
36. Cowboys 16.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Finds Scatteroo on the dump off. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shred the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Scatteroo now from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going play action. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
18 on the play. First down, New York.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. Here goes Dart to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Devin Singletary
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. The kick by Gano is good, and they push their lead to 23.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Turpin with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Ready, ready.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Get it.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. But not against this defense. Not on that one.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Screwing here for Scatterboo. He's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Aren't going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's third down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth down.
For the Giants field goal.
The kick by Gano is good. And they're able to tack on 3 more to this lead before halftime.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. the tight end. And it's going to be second down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure alters the throw. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He fields this at the 18. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Darts back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. New set of downs for them from the 31. On first down, here's Darts. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offensive line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action with Darts. Connects on the crosser. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, New York.
Ready, go!
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Cowboys have it, and will take over at the 17-yard line.
Darts pass. Intercepted.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
At their own 17-yard line.
70 Lions!
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, they need 7.
Here we go. Warriors 76.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Knock Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Milton now on third down. And he's going to try another deep one here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Marquise Bell making the play.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
On the set.
One last play before the break.
Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Ready, ready.
Back to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go. Come back, team. Come.
Milton back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Porting down the field, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd and short.
47.
Dak out of the pistol. That one is caught. Milton has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, kill! 47.
1st down, here's Dak. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah!
Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
3rd and long, Prescott. It's caught at the 4. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. There he is on 3rd and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap. A gift to Tracy. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
19. Running for the marker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
All set to go now from the 35.
Street. Here we go.
Here's Tracy on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, but it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored a touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chased out to his right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Okay, I gotta believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Come on, set! 60 Eagle! Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
79 Broncos, go!
Here's Milton, first and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
38-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timber. Ready, right?
Play fake. It's Milton. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Throwing off the play fake. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the third. CeeDee CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
The Cowboys.
Right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. Space past the 35. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On play action with Dart. Johnson once more. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Giants. 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Giants.
To throw. Here's Dart. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Savon Revel with the pick.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Ready.
Getting out of the pistol here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants take it away once again, the 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
A give to Tracy up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Tracy once more. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Dart now against the blitz. Connects on the crosser. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Screen here for Scatterboot. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Caught quickly on the slant. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Dart gonna throw again. And they pick him off again! And he's picked off by Triquez Bridges. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Makes the grabbing bounds left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. They've got first down here from the 36. Pass play coming here. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Tag! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Third down, they need 7.
They'll throw,
3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide eight!
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. He's going deep! Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
Street! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
They'll go. Here's Darts. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yeah!
1st and 10, Prescott. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Dak. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby O'Carrican.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A handoff to Tracy. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. It's Tracy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him a first. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now we're running with Devin Singletary. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On the handoff. Here's Scatterboo. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
brings up 2nd and 8.